Good evening.
There's me.
Okay. Your toy again. Your transformer toy. Hold on
Look
a
at
minute.
this.
Is it the new toy?
Yeah, I bought yesterday.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
Look at
that
this. You have a cube.
the what?
The cube.
Okay, what's that for?
It's for
Yeah.
the clock. The Hello Cabot clock.
Can you open that?
No, I cannot open.
Okay,
Because
it's
if you
only a
open,
cube.
it's
And
broken.
where do you put that cube?
In the Hello Cabot clock.
Uh, okay. And then how about that one? That is the robot that you showed me yesterday, right?
Yeah, and look at this.
And what about the other robots? Where are they? Okay. So there is a manual on how to transform your robot into into different toys, right? Can be a
Yeah.
truck, it can be another robot, or it can be a dinosaur.
Look
That's
at this.
amazing.
This is a wing that
Okay.
can fly.
Yeah.
Woo,
But it cannot
woo.
fly. The wings are too small, but the body is too heavy.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. It
Woo.
still can fly,
They have a
even though the
name.
wings is too small.
If I told you there's two car names. This Dumpy and this is Floppy, right?
Grumpy. Yeah, Dumpy and Grumpy. You told me yesterday.
Okay, and this can transform into Guardians.
Yeah, you showed me yesterday too.
Yeah, Guardians.
Gajang.
Guardians. Look at
Okay.
this. They can transform into like this.
Mm-hmm. Slowly, slowly. Come on. You don't have to do that.
Look at this.
Wow. It's getting taller and bigger now.
And then
Okay.
transform into Sora. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Look at this. They have, if this is a sports police car.
Okay, yeah. A car yesterday.
Yeah, and it transforms into Guardians. The
Mm-hmm.
Guardians help the road to get easier
Mm-hmm.
and not
Okay.
they don't have collisions like that.
You're
They help
right.
help
Okay, so you mean to say they
Guardians.
help in the traffic. So when there are many
Yeah,
cars
and
on the
also the
road, so
road.
it helps. Okay.
Yeah, help.
What about your other
This
toys? Where are
is
your
a
other
fire truck.
toys?
So if you like this robot can into like they
I
can
know.
transform that. Yeah, what?
I know. You showed it to me yesterday. It can transform into a dinosaur. Oh, it's a different now?
No. No.
A fire truck, right?
Yeah, this one can help to fuck to not get fire.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Oh, Nick, where are you? I cannot see you now.
Hello, 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 hello.
It's okay now. Okay. What about your other
Water.
toys? You're very fond of showing me that only toy. I think you have a lot of toys too.
Yeah,
Old toys. Where are they?
what? The
Old
old toy?
toys. Yeah, your old toys. I remember you have green transformer, the black one, the red one, the blue one. Where are they now? Some of them are Lego.
They have in the box.
Ah, so your mom kept it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us go now. Are you ready to study? Are
Yeah.
we ready to study now?
Do
Okay.
you,
Hmm?
do you want to see the Hello Cabo mark?
Okay, sure. If you want to. If you
Yeah,
want to
here.
show hello. Ah, so that's the Hello Cabo mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I know.
Open Broppy here.
Crappie. Ah, okay. So that is the mark. Okay, now I know. It's amazing, right? Okay, now this time let us begin our class. So, but before we begin, let us review first. So, yesterday we talked about the star. What star was that?
Rigel.
Okay, the Rigel star. So, what is the other name for Rigel star?
The left leg of the giant.
Very good. Or we can also say Beta.
Beta Orionis.
Okay, Orionis, or the left leg of the giant, right? Okay. So, and why is Rigel very famous? Why of many star? Why is Rigel one of the famous star?
Because it's too bright.
Very good. It's one of the brightest stars in the galaxy. As well as Rigel is also a big star, right? It's
Yeah.
very big. It's how many times bigger than the sun?
I think
17 times
17 times
heavier and bigger than the sun. And
bigger.
what's the color of the Rigel star?
Blue.
Okay, very good. It's bluish white supergiant. And how far is the Rigel star to the sun?
And
870
800.
light years.
870 light years.
Okay. All right. So when you have a spacecraft going to Rigel, it will take you 870 light years to go there. And how bright? How bright is Rigel, Nick? It's
I don't know.
47,000 times.
47,000 times brighter
Okay.
than our sun.
Very good. So it means that when you get closer to Rigel, your eyes will be burning, right? Even though you are too far from Rigel. And there are two kinds of Rigel, right? The binary star. What is the binary star of Rigel A?
Rigel B.
Okay, which one is bigger, the Rigel A or the Rigel B?
Rigel A.
Okay, very good. So Rigel A is bigger than Rigel B. Okay, so very good. Okay, now this time, can you guess what are we going to study today?
I don't know.
Just guess. Just guess. What do you think are we going to study today? Oh no. Okay. We talked about it yesterday, right? We are going to study all about hurricane, right?
Hurricane.
Okay, so we are going to talk about hurricane today, and tomorrow we are going to study galaxy. So we're going to learn the different kinds of galaxy in the universe. So we're going back to Earth again, going back to the universe, going back to Earth again, going back to the universe. Oh no! I'm getting crazy. Okay, so let us know first hurricane. What is a hurricane, Nick?
Twisting.
Yeah, it's a twisting, right? It's a twisting storm up
Yeah.
to the
What
sky or
about?
in the ocean.
Yeah, but I think because I know that I made a vortex on the water.
Will you do that?
Yeah, vortex on the water.
Okay. Now to
Oh, I know the another name for hurricane
what's it?
is vortex of the ocean.
Oh, so that's the other name. There are a lot of names for hurricane. So we're
Yeah,
going to learn that today. But the thing is, why do you want to study all about hurricane?
because I love twisting.
Okay, you love twisting, and then you love science, right?
Yeah,
Okay, now this time let us go and study hurricane first. Okay, so you can see hurricane up in the sky. So before the hurricane will fall into the land or will fall into like a heavy droplets of rain, sometimes the satellite can see how hurricanes can form, right? Look at this. This is our satellite. So some satellites can see the hurricane is forming into the ocean. And there's gonna be a danger into the planet Earth, right?
yeah.
Okay, so let us know what
Oh,
is.
I watch on YouTube. They have the Earth picture, and I see a little bit under of the North Pole. They have a little bit like a circling.
Uh-huh, yeah,
That's a
just looks like a
hurricane.
hurricane. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, like a
exactly.
circle.
Okay, so that's in North Pole. So maybe they're making some like something like that in the North Pole because it forms into ice, right? We all know that North Pole is actually extremely cold and it's all covered with ice. So hurricanes are forming, or maybe it's forming something like that to to make the place very cold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let us go first. What is a hurricane? Wait a minute. Here. Would you like to read, Nick? What is a hurricane?
A hurricane is created by an area of warm air rising above the ocean and sink, sunking,
Yeah, sucking. Sunk
sucking,
sucking.
sucking in surrounding air. The middle of a hurricane is called the eye.
Okay. So teacher will tell you what a hurricane is. So example. So this is a hurricane. So hurricane is created by warm air. So example, there is the ocean here. Just like here. Okay, there's an ocean. I'll show you ocean for example. And then, so there is the sky above. So in between the ocean and the sky, so there's gonna be a warm air. So the warm air and the warm water, they combine together and they suck. They go up. Okay, now they rise, they make the water rise up and form into a cloud. And then the clouds will gather together until they will gather a small opening there, and those opening will gather more and more until they will make into a hurricane. So the teacher will show you what does it look like. Okay. So that's gonna be later. So what are the other names for hurricane? Can you read, Nick?
Typhoon,
Yeah, typhoon.
typhoon,
Okay. And tropical
tropical,
cyclone.
cyclone.
Okay, so they are the same. Typhoon, hurricane, tropical cyclone, they are the same. Say it again, Nick. Would you like to read what are the names for hurricane?
Typhoon, tropic,
Tropical.
cyclone, tropical cyclone.
Okay. In the Philippines, we don't call it hurricane. So if there are like a huge storm, we usually call it typhoon. So there are many because Philippines is very near the Pacific Ocean. So there are many
In
storms are
Korea,
coming and
if
sometimes we
we
call it typhoon. Hmm?
in Korea, if the hurricane, we call it hurricane.
Oh, really? Okay. So hurricanes are mostly on the port here. Hold on a minute. Okay. Hurricane is used in the Atlantic Ocean and Caribbean Sea. Okay. So here you can see this is like the Atlantic Ocean. Where's the Atlantic Ocean? Somewhere near here. And the Caribbean Sea. Okay. So they call it hurricane. But if it's happened in the Pacific Ocean, okay, Pacific Ocean, so they call it typhoon. But if they are near the Indian Ocean, they call it cyclone. Can you follow Teacher Ellen? They are still the same. Okay, it means that in Philippines, in Korea, in Japan, we call it typhoon. But in near America and then Canada, they call it hurricane. And here near India and other like Middle East country, so they call it cyclone. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So in Korea, how do you call it? Typhoon too, okay? It's
Yeah,
yeah,
because it's close to Korea.
you're right. Okay, it's close to Korea, but they're only names the same. So hurricanes are mostly like made in between or beside the equator. We all know equator is very hot. So in this part it's very cold. So the hotness and the coldness they gather and they make a cyclone, right? Okay,
Mm.
here. So let us know first what are the parts of a hurricane. Can you read after teacher? Can you say I?
Eye wall,
Okay, so this one, hurricane I.
hurricane eye,
Okay, or we call it the I. So this one, in the
eye,
hurricane, there's always the an I. That's eye wall
eye wall,
and spiral rain bands.
spiral rain band,
Okay, so there are three parts of the hurricane. One last time. Hurricane
hurricane
eye wall,
eye wall,
spiral rain bands.
spiral rain band.
Okay, can you close your eyes again? Close your eyes. What are the parts of the hurricane?
Hurricane eye wall,
Spiral
spiral
rain bands.
rain band.
Okay, open your eyes now. Very good. Okay, now let us know how does the hurricane is made. So here, if you go into satellite, this is the hurricane look like. So here, imagine, wait a minute, please. Okay. So you look at here first. This is the ocean, for example. The the water is very cool and warm, right? And then there's
Yeah,
gonna be a warm air who will come. So the warm air will pass by the water and then it makes the water cool. And so when the air will pass by, also the water will rise up and it will form into a cloud. Okay, so now the clouds are getting more and more. It will gather, and then as sun goes by, it will form into a spiral wind. Okay, and then it will come up. So here, now this time, it will gather more water and more air until there will be more clouds up into the clouds. So that's a hurricane will be made. Can you follow Teacher Ellen?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you explain the picture, Nick?
The warm air passes through the cold air,
And then the water
and
will
then the water, and then the
rise
water will rise
and
and
form.
form more clouds.
Okay, and the clouds will gather together.
Yeah, gather together.
And then the air,
The air will spin.
yeah, will spin because there's hot and cold, right? The hot and the cold are
Oh,
getting
the same with
mixing
tornado.
together.
Yeah, the same with tornado.
Yeah, you're right. It's mixing together. And now this time in the middle, in the middle, the water will rise up, okay? And it will gather more clouds, more water up
Wait,
into the
wait a minute.
clouds. One,
Low battery. They have low battery.
the
Only
one.
50%.
Ah, your cell phone is low battery now. Oh no.
Come on.
50% or 15%?
Oh, now it's okay.
Okay, that's good to hear. All right, look at this, Nick. Here is what's happened. Now, here there are gonna be more clouds will form into an eye wall. So the water will rise up here in the hurricane eye. And then more and more water will be gathered up into the clouds. Oh, and form into a hurricane this time. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions here?
No question.
No questions. So look at here. So this is happening. Okay. So as you can see, here are the life cycle of a hurricane. So first, day 1 to 5, it's a tropical. The clouds are gathering up.
Wait, do you hear the dog barking? Do you hear the sound?
Yeah, okay. Oh, so my neighbor's dog is barking. So I think it stopped now. Can you still hear it?
No.
No more. I think it's okay now because one person is passing by outside. So maybe the dog doesn't know him and the dog is barking, right? Do you have dogs at home?
No.
No. But in the Philippines, when you come here, did you see many dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So look at this one. This is the life cycle of a hurricane. Oh. Are you scared of Hurricane Nick?
Yes.
Think so. Okay. Now this time let us review this time. Here, what did you learn today?
Hurricane.
Okay, you've learned about hurricane. What are the other names for hurricane?
Cyclone.
Okay, cyclone, tropical,
Tropical.
cyclone, and
Cyclone.
typhoon, right?
Typhoon.
What are the parts of a hurricane?
Oh, you don't write the cyclone.
Okay,
Cyclone. Can you write cyclone?
it's there. Here, this one's cyclone, tropical cyclone, right? Hurricane eye. What are the parts of the hurricane? Hurricane. That's okay because it's very new. Hurricane eye,
Hurricane eye.
eye wall,
Eye wall.
and
Spiral.
what was that? Spiral
Rain.
rain bands.
Rain band.
Okay, spiral rain bands. Okay, that's it. What do you call a hurricane in near the Pacific Ocean?
I know, I know, I know.
Typhoon. Okay. Yeah,
Typhoon.
right. That's it. So tomorrow we are going to study all about galaxy. So we're going back to universe again, and then we're going back to Earth. We're going back to universe again. We're going back to Earth. Do we have a spaceship? Now, Nick, can you say goodbye to Teacher Alan? We're going to continue again tomorrow. Are you happy for our class today?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now let us say goodbye. Goodbye, Nick, and see you again tomorrow.
Bye bye. And look at this.
Your mouth is too big. What did you do? Goodbye.